Nice. That's a great entrance.
Look at that.
JayBee. That was awesome. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. We are here today, Bakin Hash. Talk about some recent events, articles. I'm currently sick. I'm on Dayquil, tripping right now. You know, we take a lot of Dayquil, it's kind of floating around. I told JayBee. But also, what's that?
Big Dayquil guy.
Yeah, you know me, huge Dayquil guy.
All right, what are we getting into today? I'm excited.
Today, going through some articles, current events. We got plugged into some resources from the US Hemp Roundtable that we are able to be, or not able to be on, that we are on now through our sponsor at the Dispensary. This is esports. But anyway, we got some current events. They give us fresh resources that have happened in the past year or two. Oh, Luis, good morning, sir. Thank you for stopping by.
Good morning.
Shout out Luis.
One of the I would say founding members of the Dispensary esports that stuck around with us, active in the community. Everybody check him out. Super cool guy.
For real, JayBee's. Yeah, Luis been around for a minute. Appreciate the support, brother. Does good stuff with his streams and such. Trying to raise money for some organizations he has. Pretty good transition point this morning. We were talking about the golf outing, brought to you by the Dispensary sponsor.
Whoa!
What's that?
We know those guys.
The Dispensary?
Yeah, we know them. That's crazy.
We is them. We are. But we can get back at this is a long way out, July 29th. Me and JayBee were just talking about it, but we also like to give back with our company and this whole thing. So what are you smoking on, JayBee? You say lemon cherry gelato.
Yeah, nice little uplifting. Definitely feeling like kind of like positive, bubbly, happy. You know, the sun is shining. It's not windy today. Feeling good. Feeling real nice. How are you feeling?
Hold on, I'm marking that down. That's organic feedback.
Oh, fair enough.
Positive, bubbly, and happy.
Yes.
This is JayBee's first response here. We'll see. He said uplifted. I'm gonna go with his Tiva-ish feel. Lemon cherry gelato.
Real nice taste on this one. It's kind of sweetish, a little bit
Swedish.
of sour. Swedish like the fish.
Anybody here? We are doing the strain breakdown quick. Luis, we'll get to your questions too. Appreciate what you guys watched CDL. We'll get to that. But right now, organically, just flew into the lemon cherry gelato strain breakdown. Let me throw this up here so people don't confuse us. Boom, lemon cherry gelato. JayBee just gave it.
Did we grab the picture of that, perchance, beforehand? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, I can pull it up on here. This is. We're looking at the COA stuff a little bit. Check out the fresh one. I didn't do anything with the strain pages yet, but I'm changing that website.
So many options.
I know, we have tons of options. So these are all strains brought to you by the Dispensary. And I'm just trying to find lemon cherry gelato. We have a ton.
It's alphabetical. You gotta go up.
Oh my gosh. People I did.
Right up here. Oh, wait.
We don't even have it.
Whoa.
Is this in stores anymore?
No.
Okay. This is fine. We don't have it up because it's no longer in rotation at our locations. So,
well, it's an oldie but a goodie.
See, Christina has had it before. It's oldie is a good and a goodie.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna have to find it in my.
I think it was in circulation around December, so it's just a little bit out of the.
Well, I can still find it. Just gotta give me a second. But anyway,
sure.
So we stay up to date on our inventory.
Yeah. Always a good sign.
But anyway, I look into that quick. What is Luis talking about?
So CDL, so that is like the they just had their like major tournament going on this past weekend. I didn't catch too much of it because I was working all weekend. But he said they had a Phase versus the Toronto Ultra, and Phase won 3-0. Was that for the finals, or is that semifinals, or where are we at currently in the bracket? Is that over now? I would assume because it's Monday.
It's group.
It's group. Okay. Yeah, I did not get to catch too much of that.
Caught none of it. Sorry, Luis. I think wasn't Drew having a watch party of that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Luis, you should check with Siege or CJ or Drew in the Discord. They're probably watching it live.
They're big competitive guys too, so.
Here's lemon cherry gelato description though, by the way. A hybrid strain.
Okay.
Made from a cross between Sunset Sherbet and Girl Scout cookies.
Okay.
Reported strong, tingly, relaxed, and euphoric effects. Berries and lemon.
I guess that's kind of sweet.
It's sweet.
Cookies do sound good right now.
I think you went a little bit of a Luis with the cookies shout out. Yeah, I think you went a little bit more sativa on this one. It's a hybrid. Everybody's different. I gotta get the butt up. I gotta get the flower.
Yeah, it's a pretty one if I remember. I mean, I was just looking at it when I grinded it up, but
sometimes I wonder if when they grind it up, that's when you really want to get like the terpene scent and everything out of it.
I could see it. Sometimes I like to smell like the grounded powder or grounded flour, and it does. I feel like I do get like a better smell just because it's more. I don't know. It's like broken up, so it's like more smell molecules in the air, if that makes sense. I don't know what the specific terms are, but
there you go.
We go to TwitchCon 1 year so we can meet up. Oh, that would be super cool if we could go to TwitchCon 2024, possibly.
Gotta figure out what TwitchCon, more about it.
It'll be San Diego for the next 3 years. You sure wanna head out to San Diego?
I mean,
little TwitchCon? Little TwitchCon?
Don't even know what's about.
Definitely.
We are on there.
Sort of like a bigger version of our Discord, but for just like all of Twitch streamers in general, not just like so it's like a giant convention where like all the streamers meet up. Some people can have booths. You can like different stuff like that. Could be good exposure. Potentially.
Great exposure. We just got to get into it more.
Absolutely.
We're gonna hit on transition a little here to this article. I don't know if you've read this yet, JayBee. They were kind of going into this just before the show.
Tell me about it.
First of its kind experiment confirms the best cannabis compounds for anxiety. This article basically goes on to explain that CBD is, they did like the first. Okay, so you're starting to see tests, cannabis science experiments. I hope, I've always wanted to do this with the company, is like get customers, and I don't know if we can do this, so no one quote me on this, but like get customers to be a part of this science experiment and figure out what works for people. Get people to sign up to do this right here, which
for
is,
like testing for anxiety.
Yes,
it's tough though.
I know, because
like everybody's levels of anxiety are different. It's hard to like meter, but that would be interesting to figure out.
Be like, how anxious are you?
On a scale of 1 to oh god, please make it stop.
I don't know, man. I took a Dayquil today. I'm doing pretty good. So, they did 3 different legal market varieties of cannabis flower, and they gave it to 200 and however many people or whatever the number was.
Right.
THC dominant, 24% with a 1% CBD. a 12%, and then a 1% THC with a 24% CBD.
Mm-hmm.
300 people with anxiety. 258 were familiar with jazz cabbage.
That's amazing.
Jazz cabbage. And 42 who never touched the stuff.
Jazz cabbage.
Oh no. Oh no, it's CBD.
Oh no.
Was the one that stopped the anxiety over THC amongst these people. Increased without any long term. Like they did this over, I think this was over a couple weeks.
I wonder if that's like that's got to be like also including the fact that like sometimes THC can be too much and can actually cause anxiety.
Or what, THC? Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys suggest a channel on my podcast channel. Thank you, Luis. Really appreciate that.
Appreciate you, Luis.
Appreciate the love.
Always supporting, brother. Thank you. It's a 4-week study. And throughout that 4 weeks are the 4 weeks. So they measured longevity too, not just short-term effects. So the increased anxiety of THC happened over the 4-week period too.
Mm-hmm.
And CBD did not. So it's just like, I don't know, but that was interesting to me this morning. They're like revisiting CBD again, and like during all this talk of super high percentages and shit, which I'll go on to talk about even further. It's not all about that. We just went to the ICIA Conference, the Indigenous Cannabis Industry Association in Baraboo, Wisconsin, and they had a lot to talk about. Like, I heard a lot about the highest THC percentages, and like nobody wants that in the medicine culture of this whole thing. Cannabis medicine is a term that I heard a lot more out there over like I don't always hear cannabis medicine. So when the whole time people were discussing the topic of cannabis in my culture too, I'm Oneida, if anybody did not know. It's something to be used as a medicine. So there's a lot more holistic view on it. And it's not always about the highest percentage THC. Not even to talk about the terp thing, but like CBD, as we see here, huge part in it. Can't always forget that. We don't want to always just be smoking your 80% THC flowers at some point. Like, just cool it.
I can't lie. I used to be that guy. And then, as I got older and as I, grew wiser and as I learned, through working through, where I work, you do learn that it's like, you don't always want to hit the highest thing, because not only are you building up your tolerance and wrecking your bank account, you are going to be overloading your receptors. And over time, you're not going to be able to, what is the word I'm looking for? Activate them, yes, or stimulate those receptors the way you're going to want to in the future.
Never even thought of that portion
or CHS, or yeah, right? Cannabinoid something symptom.
Well, where they're overly
I always
used.
forget the middle word. Yeah, it's just like we're just overusing cannabis in general is just not good. With anything in life, with cannabis, with hobbies, with passions, with alcohol, anything, you got to have moderation, and you got to use it responsibly.
For sure, moderation. I didn't think about that one point though. Just using your so much of your receptors that they just
burn
over
out.
time you just burn out your receptors portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was even making the conversation at some point with Carrie, who's part of the US Hemp Roundtable. Mm-hmm. Shout out Carrie, super. Hope you had a good time. We were hanging out, got to meet him finally. Super cool guy. But Trevor was there too, and we were talking about like if you were to do a field study of like just like slowly of people not knowing the percentage, but see like similar to this, just have a bunch of different percentage flowers. And actually like see people's responses, you'd find out I bet you the highest percentage isn't always the case.
I have a great media idea where we could literally have people blind taste test flowers and then have them try and guess the percentage.
Right. It'd be like just completely nonsense, I think. But that's kind of proves the point of like we're not always chasing the highest THCs. We want to keep it more of the medicinal look. We want the education. We want you guys to know what you're getting. Anybody's watching, we're trying to keep going down those routes. So being transparent with you. Let's not forget about CBD. It's still around.
It plays its role. Same with CBG, CBN, THCV, you know, all these other different cannabinoids that are found in cannabis and hemp. There's like 120 plus different ones, and they're just still discovering new stuff all the time. So, I mean, yeah, do your research, use what's needed where applicable, and weed responsibly.
Weed responsibly. God, what a great sign off. Can I throw that up?
Yeah. Boom. Weed responsibly.
Weed responsibly.
Oh, dang it. Oh, that's fine.
It's all right. We did good. CBD PB cups for pain are great.
Big fan of those guys.
Thank you, sponsor the Dispensary, tuning in. Thank you. Still here working on some stuff.
Appreciate you tuning in, Luis. Always.
I'm going to pull something up here. I mentioned the US Hemp Roundtable. Got to attend a few of their events. Not events, their meetings. They keep up to date on all the hemp laws, news, lobbying for the different hemp industry players. That could be just a lot of industry stuff this week. We got hemp fibers out there. We got hempcrete people.
Hempcrete
was dope. Finally saw some from Minnesota.
We should watch another video.
It wasn't the Lego blocks one anymore. The guy even brought that up, and I was like, "Yeah, I saw that." And he's like, They don't do it that way. They do it a different way." But just different hemp laws and blah blah blah. That's what the US Hemp Roundtable does. They have this information available to us. And I just kind of want to skim through it, get everybody up to date about what is going on out there in the nation, so we can keep it 100 on. You know, me and JayBee like to keep it
a $150.
Keep it a $150. No cap.
All facts. No printer.
What is cap? I get confused by cap because when I say it, I feel like I'm putting a lid on it. Or no.
Put a lid on that. I feel like that could be a saying. Put a lid on it. I feel like that might already be.
Anyways.
Dude, lemon cherry gelato. Anyways.
Yeah. Dayquil.
What's going on, DG? Thanks. Shout out to our sponsor, Dayquil. Anyways.
Yeah. Fight a cold. If you guys hear me going off, it's always because I'm on Dayquil. So this year, I know this isn't our state, Wisconsin. Me and JayBee from are in Wisconsin, but they go through all the news of all the states, and this is some hemp news. And if you read some of these, like this is straight up direct into like our stores and stuff. Packaging and other restrict all hemp-derived products to persons 21 and over. Create packaging and other requirements. Age restrictions. Legal hemp-derived products are safe to pose no risk.
Well, I mean, like you said, it's not exactly like directly affecting us, but like certain states, like you'll see Florida just, I believe, it might even be in this if it's on the list, but Florida just proposed and I believe passed a bill allowing only up to 2 milligrams per total package.
Would you say Florida?
I believe it was Florida, yeah.
Florida legislation would ban many hemp products and restrict others.
Yes.
Advanced in its final committee of reference in the House.
And I know I read somewhere that like other states are basically looking to duplicate that law that aren't as cannabis friendly. So I mean, like just because it's not happening in our state doesn't mean it can't directly affect us.
No, for sure. That's why we're in this because states like that or things like that are happening in states. Could happen to us, but we are.
Exactly.
But there are other, like I said, and I sent this article to JayBee and the guys, and I said some of it's good, some of it's not good. Like the Florida one's not good. We'd like to come together and try to stop that from happening, obviously, and get everybody. We have a large customer base, but in something like the first one in Arizona, this one they're just putting restrictions on packaging, and labeling requirements, and 21 and over. We'd like something like that, because that's fine. We can get down with that. We already do 21 and over. We made that decision a long time ago. So yeah, we'd actually like that one. I think JayBee, are you alive, JayBee, or did you freeze out? He's frozen. I'll wait till he gets back in, but we'll kind of just go over the articles here. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Luis. Next time, I will get you in here, Luis. You will be in here. He's back.
I had some technical difficulties there. I'm sorry.
Always, without fail. Luis says oopsie, just straight up.
What were we just talking about a second ago?
No, I was just saying that something like this, what Arizona has going on, that just restricts to labeling requirements and 21 plus. We like that.
Oh, yes. I was saying, yeah, I think regulation is great, and I think regulations that are going to keep people safe and have the best general interest for the public, I think that's great. But I think the whole limiting to 2 milligrams per package is absolutely ridiculous, like Florida. So I think regulation definitely has its time and its place, but you have to do it the right way. And I think that's the biggest hang up on what we're waiting on here in Wisconsin, is just finding something that works for everybody. But unfortunately, that is not proven to be the case in recent years.
I'm just trying to read to see if there's any other ones, but yeah, you're right. We definitely are for regulation. It's just got to be the right stuff, not prohibition. Just not prohibition.
Shout out Prohibition number 9.
Anybody watches Prohibition number 9? That whole thing is about not even a developed brand. It is just the brand that, is not about prohibition. Read some of the quotes on the packaging. Let's see.
Some big names on those quotes.
Look at that. Would define hemp to include consumable hemp products, making it clear that such products may be commercially sold. The bill sets a 7.5% tax rate on So some places like Nebraska,
they got it right.
Throwing down a tax on it.
But honestly, though, that's pretty low considering states like Illinois or something like 26 to 30% or something stupid. 7.5.
They're getting a little extra tax revenue off it, putting it to work, not just prohibiting it, cutting people off.
I don't like the excuse either that they're like, oh, we would have to make a whole new government agency to, like, why? I don't understand why there has to be a whole new agency made specifically for cannabis.
A whole new, a regulating body.
Regulating body, yeah.
Yeah, you do need that. That's what the tax funds. That's what creating an industry. That's like us be like, oh, we got to create we got to start a new store. Oh, great. Like that doesn't make sense. They're like, what, we got to expand now? We got to expand into new stuff. It doesn't make sense for them to complain about a regulatory body. To me, it's like, it's lazy. Don't want to start.
Feels like a cop out.
It's laziness.
Yeah.
Start a whole new industry. Yes, that's what we're saying.
That's what we're asking for. Yes.
That'd be great. This one.
We got.
The committee substitute removes the original bill's 0.3% restriction for all hemp-derived cannabinoids.
Oh, so they just got rid of that completely, and they're
same thing.
Okay.
The latest version now primarily addresses other requirements, clarifying that hemp cannabinoid product manufacturers, processors, distributors, and sellers are subject to permitting, labeling, and other administrative requirements. Also like that.
Yeah.
Requirements include that hemp businesses must obtain a business registration certificate, and the hemp cannabinoid products may not be sold without an approved label. More requirements. Also cool. They'd be like, hey, you guys, hey, the dispensary, you guys need to put these labels on. Got to get this license. Go out and do it. I'd be like, perfect.
I'm all for it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for telling me what we have to do. Thank you, Luis, for stopping by. Enjoy your lunch, dude.
Have a good lunch, Luis.
We're just looking for a little bit of direction. That's all.
Yeah. Just need a little help.
Is that too much to ask? All right, we're just
You scratch our back, we'll give you tax dollars.
We're just looking for a little bit of help, right? Last thing I want to do here, peruse the community.
Did we want to do the strain quiz?
I already hit you with
The
it.
Turks and the...
Okay. That's fine.
No, we don't have to. I was just asking.
No, that's fine. I like it.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
That's fine.
For anyone that's in the chat, I've seen a couple people mention it. Has anybody else tried the lemon cherry gelato? If you have, let us know what you think in the chat.
I did see some in there. Who was that? DTG.
Yeah, I
Cherry
think
gelato was
Christina said she liked it.
Christina called it an OG, or like it's a classic.
It says so good with like 5 O's in all caps. Big fan.
Do you want a terpene guess? You want
We don't
a
have
guess
to.
on terpenes?
I'll just quick rapid fire. I'm gonna go limonene, caryophyllene, and myrcene.
All right. I have it. The actual, you said limonene. Limonene is on the list. Anybody who doesn't know, terpenes right now. Terpenes. Learn your terpenes. Brandon, I can interview you on my podcast sometime this year. I got a couple spots open. That'd be beautiful. Luis, get a hold of me, brother. I'd love to do that. Maybe we bring JayBee on as well. Get a little trifecta going. Yeah, anyone listening, you got a podcast or something, I'm down.
I'd love to be on it.
Would love to be on. You said caryophyllene is the dominant terpene, actually.
Oh,
And
let's go.
Myrcene, but that was wrong. Linalool.
Ah, dang it. I thought because it had like the tingly effect that you mentioned, it would be myrcene.
Told Blake this morning I can't smell or taste right now,
Yeah.
so I was been useless in this one. And it's not COVID. I took an expired COVID test yesterday.
Did you try smelling some black pepper?
More people know about the dispensary. Luis, you
Big
man.
ups.
Big
Good
ups.
looks.
What was that, JB?
Have you tried smelling black pepper? That's supposed to clear your sinuses. Just put a little bit in your palm and kind of... That's caryophyllene right there.
Are you telling? Is that a joke?
No,
Trying to
that's,
get me.
no, that's the real thing. Or pining, if you can get around a bunch of pine trees. That is a bronchodilator, so it'll help you open up your airways and breathe easier. You can find a good source of pinene. Terpene knowledge.
Everybody tuning in. JB is trying to get me to do
Smell
different
pine
snorting challenges.
Yeah,
But yeah, go do a light of pepper.
it's quick.
Let's get you some pine needles. Snort that. That's funny as shit.
Back to the Discord.
Yeah. So what we do here, we're gonna wrap up.
Bring it back.
Anybody who is not in the community yet, Luis is from there. We got a couple. DTG, I believe, is from there. I'm not sure, but this is your area to post any pictures, cannabis clips, photos.
I see something at the top of the chat there that really is big news. We got Brandon to play some Apex Legends, boys and girls. We finally did it.
I didn't even know that this is what it was.
Talk to him. How'd it go?
2 kills. What's up? That was I think it's second game ever.
Yeah,
this
first
game.
second game, and we
No
won.
idea what I was doing. JayBee is the resident Apex player. I'm so happy about this.
Very excited.
It's all right. It's better than what I thought.
Yeah, see, that's not too bad.
But that's old news. I think like getting some memes. We're just perusing through the community here, seeing recent events. So if you're not about or a part of it, this is a safe space for you to come in, post some cannabis, post other cool things. Anything going on in land. Uber Daryl in the community got to drive this car. Looks like it's just a Corvette, right?
Beauty.
Is that a vet?
Stingray, I think. Yeah. Yeah, well, very nice.
So
I'm
don't
a
weed
sucker for a
responsibly.
nice, like,
Don't drive
pearly
high.
white.
I'm sure he was. That's a nice car.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan. I like it, whatever.
I like the headlights.
I don't have one of these cool Corvettes.
I like those headlights. Those are cool.
Look what Daddy got to drive. Uber. He's funny, man. Anyway, so sharing the day-to-day of Uber Daryl. Here's Blake. This is an actual video of Blake.
How'd they get this picture of Blake?
Just kidding. It's a joke. This is Blake eating popcorn. Oh no. Whoa. Other discords. Helldivers, I've heard about this.
Yes, I've heard about this game.
Is it
as
something
well.
worth looking into?
Maybe. I've heard a few people bring it up
to look into.
Oh, look at that. Go
I think
green.
that is.
Stay green.
Is that a tray?
It kind of looks like a sign, like a wall sign or something.
I think it's just a sign. I think it's...
That'd be a sick tray, though.
That's from Drew. Yeah, did you? So who do you give your tray to, by the way, from the last event?
The event is actually
we're glitching out.
Hello?
Sorry for all the technical difficulties.
Hello? God, can you hear me?
We're here.
Okay. The tray, we did not get any teams to turn out for that tournament. So, I mean, the only people that played were me, Sammy, and Blake. So technically the tray would go to me because I had the most kills. It's a little brutal. But next time.
It's fine. We know we are. Maybe ways away to the next turn.
Yeah, we'll probably just carry it over into the next one. It's all right. I think I planned it out like way too far in advance. It was like a month in advance, so I think it was just a lot.
We are working on ways to get this stuff better and get the tournaments better. This is one of our solutions. The game nights. Blake's putting something like this together. We're trying to do it on Sundays. It's tough to
something more casual, just kind of pull up, play some games.
My only thing, but
you don't have to like get teams. You just kind of show up and we do our thing. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, the best way to roll this out. I'm sure, but we're gonna try to make things more available to people outside of us. Always, just a different way. We could announce them one at a time. We can make it more consistent, but this is our way. We're trying to figure out the best way to bring people together through the dispensary product.
Pretty soon we should be
the industry.
bumping up the Discord a little bit as well. I know we got Drew and CJ working on a few things, kind of testing some things out. So definitely stay tuned for that. We got some cool things coming.
Yep. So Drew, CJ, hopefully we'll be bringing them on soon here. We got to make this transition happen. It's not snap of the fingers. They've been around for maybe 2 weeks. We're not. We got to see how we can merge our stuff together and make it the best thing possible. But We're still here. Zajan's still here. Jason's still here. See some old faces in here. Luis.
Yeah.
Of course.
Shout out Luis.
We'll be bringing more stuff to you guys.
Oh, yeah, we
What
got
is
the
all-
TikTok. We got
Look at
the
What do you got here,
the
JayBee?
nugs.
What the? Whoa.
Oh. Just cooking up a little meal prep. Made a week's worth of spaghetti and chicken.
Did you guys see that? JayBee's a chef.
A little bit of looky, you know, just throwing it together. Whipping up.
That chicken looks really good.
Thank you. It was pretty fire.
Meal prep. Thank you. He said thank you. Okay, drink water. Always Sire in here. Sire's a regular. Always
Shout out, Sire.
getting us to drink some water. Shout out Sire. What is this? Is this a clip or?
What do we got? I think I'm like lagging a little bit.
It's not spam. No, I just
Oh,
gotta
just
like
a
all that.
little drink water. Have a good time.
always got cat videos.
Oh, hey.
That's crazy stuff. I don't know what he's. I don't know what that is.
Drink water, stay high, and have a good time.
Wild. Sire's got some wild posts.
What do we got here? Oh, that was the
It's a little
what
bit
you were
more
talking
called-
about. Wisconsin
Yeah.
cannabis.
This check it out. Right here. Bottom left. You'll notice.
Oh, that's us.
Dispensary. Slash H for H.
That's me.
So we made the board. These are the people that were at the events sponsoring. We got on some signage, which was sweet.
Any
It was cool. It was
potential
just nice to see
business,
native country, as they
any
say.
other people there?
This I'm proud of.
Nothing. Go
What's
ahead.
that? I'm super pumped and proud of Blake and JayBee. Look at this vinyl work.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Ooh,
Man.
Ooh, leg.
When you sent this video to us, I had just like taken a few hits off the bowl, and I swear I watched it probably like 20 times back to back. It was just so satisfying to watch.
What, that little scrape off?
Yeah, just the scrape, and
That's
then
exactly
the,
what I
like,
had pictured of it.
and then the transition into like the signs being done. It was just so clean.
Blake yet again got harassed on social medias.
Ah, poor Blake.
Gotta watch out. This is JayBee.
Wait, what happened this time?
Same thing. Just said somebody wanted that tall one. That tall one is juicy or something like that. Someone said.
That's insane. Well, that could have been any one of us.
Good job. That tall one is juicy. They're talking about Blake. So that's nice big nug. What are you showing us here?
That is the orange push pop, I believe. Just beautiful flower. I think that's definitely in my top 3 of any of the THCA flowers that the dispensary has ever had. There's just something about it.
Oh.
It's like very relaxing. It's not overwhelming, but it's like uplifting. I'm happy. I'm just having a good time. I love that strain. It tastes great. It looks beautiful. Smells great.
See, this
Great
will be.
flower.
This takes us back. This takes us back to everybody's different because that one there. Fuck. Oh, excuse my language. That messed me up. Like I wasn't a huge. The flavor was like, to me, I was like,
You want like
Oh,
a
what
big fan of
is it?
citrus on it, or
nah, it's like straight pure gasoline to me is what I thought.
what?
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
then And then the smoke was rough for me, and it could be the terpenes. See what I mean? Like if it is,
Yeah.
the smoke was rough for me, and then I was.
Because you have like a thing with caryophyllene, don't you? Where it, like makes your nose all wonky.
That's what we're finding out slowly.
Yeah.
The more and more we do these, the more and more I'll start to figure it out.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of that one. I am so sad that you are not as big of a fan, but that's okay. Like you said, everybody's different.
Yeah, and then the effects were like, they just weren't there. Orange push pop. That sounds so delicious. JayBee noting some sponsorship placement.
Yup.
Shout out the Dispensary again. Since our sponsor.
I also noticed watching these videos that I need to work out my forearms. It's tough. So
yeah,
was that zoom in on the bracelets actually planned, or was that happy?
No, I saw that they were in there while I was editing the video, and I wanted to make it a point to like catch them, but I did not know. I did not realize I was doing it at the time.
Oh, nice.
Yes. But yeah, shout out to the Dispensary. Allow us to. That's whose vinyl we were putting up, by the way. Kakana location coming soon. Official Real Snow. It's been a while since I heard from him. Want to catch this clip?
We got a little shotgun double barrel action here. We'll search and destroy.
Yeah, this is
Planting the explosive. He's just going right for it. His team's dropping all around him.
What's going on here? Commentate. Oh, got a little riot shield. Hate these people. Oh, see that?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
This is a dangerous man. He's about to clutch it. Oh my gosh. Wow.
All right, kill shot. That's pretty. Our official Real Snow. That's pretty good. If anyone wants to run riot shields, I can be yours. That's funny.
That's funny.
All right. Let's close up on Mondays. Be here every Monday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully be in better health, 100% next week.
Everybody take an extra hit for Brandon so he can get better this week. We need him. He does a lot of important stuff. Yeah. Great. Lemon cherry gelato. I'm going to start at the end of everything. I think I'm going to start rating it out of 10. So for this one, nice, uplifting, yet relaxing, kind of high. I'd give it a solid 7.2 out of 10.
7.2 out of 10, even down to the 10th decimal.
Oh yeah. What do you got? Oh no, you didn't hit this one.
You smoked.
Yeah, dang. All right, next week we'll see what you think. We'll get the ratings.
Maybe we start a
little log.
Yeah, maybe we just throw it in the Discord.
That would be cool. I can definitely make something like that happen.
Just every time we do it, just throw down the rating.
Short little rating, and then 1 through 10.
Yeah. Thanks for anybody stopping in. That's a good idea. See if you go to the Discord, maybe you can check out some ratings brought to you by the fellas. Of each strain that we have that goes through the stores. So that's it. Appreciate anybody stopping through.
Right.
And we will catch you next Monday.